robot.
You are a
Yes.
robot.
Singing and dancing.
Yep.
You are
Well,
a robot.
you're kind of talking like a robot, though, so that makes it harder to tell.
I'm not talking like a damn robot.
You like, do I sound like a robot? Beep boop, beep boop. Alright, you want to continue with the recap, Nick?
Sure, everybody can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, okay. After Gil kept murder spree on everything, Davis got us flung inside of a freaking den of bugbears. And then we went murder happy on them. After we killed them, we huddled up in the room, stacked them up on each other, and now we have a goblin tied up in the middle of the room while everybody takes a long rest.
And everything is right with the world.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's not
like
nearly
in
dying.
Medium rest or something weird like that. Not long, not short. It's like medium.
I think it's long. Okay.
Well, there's no such thing as a medium rest. You either take a 1 hour rest or you take an 8 hour rest.
Yep.
We're taking 8 hours. I can shut him out.
Here for 8 hours?
Oh, I thought he said he was gonna give us the benefits of a full rest.
Yeah,
I did
because
say
we had
that.
the beds. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the beds and we had the bugbear stacked up against the door with the locked.
I did say that.
But I'm only gonna take a short
We're
rest.
in here for 1 hour, but we get the benefits of the long rest.
Right.
Yes, you get the benefits of the long simply because you had beds to sleep in. That's it.
In the secure room.
Plus, honestly, I don't feel like TPKing you guys tonight. And if you don't get your long rest, it's a very big possibility considering this is really the first room of this entire place that you've been into.
Yeah, and like they'd already used their healing spells.
Yep.
Mhm.
I was out.
Yeah.
I remember.
Davis was down to 1 HP.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn, son.
he was like super dead.
I knew he was
And then
fucked
I
up.
got
That's why he ran away.
I can't remember who threw me out of the room, but somebody pulled me out of the room.
I think it was Gil.
Gil saved your life, bro.
Yeah, he did.
In his eyes, he saved it twice when he killed that fucking thing under the bridge.
That thing under the bridge could have been on our team, okay? Davis was making headway, and then Gil wants to go shoot at it.
Murder hobo
Hey,
at its
you-
finest.
You can say murder hobo, but Gil has his reasons.
As a child, Gil was murdered by a bugbear.
No, it wasn't the bugbear, it was that little weird one-eyed ghoul thing.
The
Don't
nothing.
forget
Yeah.
to fix your health, Gil. I can see that your bar is not full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to find. Is there a? There's not a long rest button, right?
No,
No.
you just have to.
You just click your
Retype it
thing
in on
and
your
type it in
character
the
sheet.
middle, yeah.
Okay, I'm getting this mixed up with my character sheet app.
Emily is very tired at the moment.
Oh, good lord. We agreed you weren't doing that, so we could go rest.
Maybe he waited till everybody went to sleep.
No, because remember, she was not going to be
Sure.
quiet if you did that. She rolled like a
She's
2.
just like, sure.
Okay, so let me plug in my headphones and then we'll be ready.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, guys. The fuck was that?
Don't mind my roommate.
Is that Jake?
No.
That was a chick.
Yeah, that was my other roommate.
How many roommates do you have?
Just 2.
So wait a second. Caitlin is your roommate as well?
No. That's
No.
not
Oh.
Caitlin is the online buddy
Yep.
that sleeps in their backyard trash can or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
In the dumpster in the alley?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not
All
allowed
right.
inside.
So, as the adventure party enters the chasm, they come across a Nothic and fucking slaughter him.
And kill the shit out of it.
After
Then-
finding out where the boss is.
The very next area that they enter, they murder everything.
Not everything. There's still goblin.
Okay,
Hey,
yeah,
man.
the goblins.
It was self-defense.
It really was, because they wanted to, throw Devith into the room with them.
Yeah, it's true. They were gonna make Devith their new slave and put him in bondage gear and
Oh, jeez.
step on him and make him lick the floor.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Alright.
I don't know if you guys saw, but I got pushed into a corner by a bugbear rape train.
Baby.
It was fun.
What's up? Really? Wait, come here. What is going on? What was with the really thanks babe and all that? I didn't mute what? Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I think somebody's in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Do, 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 do.
It's okay, we can edit this out in post-production.
That's some fancy shit you got going on there. I'd be like editing, pass. I'll just
Yeah.
upload it as is. Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
It's not like we're gonna be famous or anything.
yeah.
You never know. We could be famous.
Yeah, then people come back and see this like first episode and it's embarrassing.
I want to be famous. Want to be a star. Want to be in movies.
I have standards to uphold.
Who's Torkill uploading?
I don't know. I'm in my kitchen making my sandwich.
Really?
Hey, don't fuck with a woman in the kitchen. That's their area. They get a +4. They get a +4. Hey, just because I can cook my ass off doesn't mean it's not your area. Get back in there. What? Yes, I salt and peppered it. I'm done. I'll go sit down and play. I know. God damn.
It's one of those nights.
All right. So the party wakes up after a good whole hour of sleep,
Yep.
and there are 3 rotting bodies in the room.
It's only been an hour. We're fine. They don't stink yet.
Not yet.
Who's
God
More
damn
than
it,
they
Scratch.
normally.
Anyways.
Yeah, they don't stink any more than they normally do.
That's one way to look at it, I suppose.
Right.
Well. Are we officially starting now?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Davis is gonna get up, give Emily a peck on the cheek, and then he's gonna look at the goblin and see if it's awake.
The goblin is currently curled up like a baby with his thumb in his mouth, fucking crashed.
How in the hell did it move away from the bonding, huh? Davis did tie that thing up.
I just said he was curled up. I didn't say he moved anywhere.
No. Just a weird tie-up, huh?
And unless you hog-tied him, his hands should be available for his mouth.
Well, Davis is going to wake up that little guy.
And how do you manage to do that?
Oh, let's slap him in the face a few times.
As you do, a manticore. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
God damn it, Nick!
A fucking Nick. As you do, he seems to come to, and as soon as he sees you, he is freaked the fuck out. He scoots as far away from you as he can, up against the wall, and he looks terrified.
Hey,
He's looking around the room at everyone else, and he looks terrified. He looks like he thinks this is the day that he dies.
no.
Well, he's not wrong.
I'm gonna try to persuade him that we can be friends if he cooperates and calms down.
Okay, let me have your persuasion roll.
Nice.
Excellent. You persuade this trembling little goblin into believing that you mean him no harm.
So,
I don't know. I feel like that should have been bluff.
Right?
I'm just gonna casually ask him what he knows about this place.
Well, not much. What I do know is they beat me. They beat me relentlessly.
We're gonna name him Jacko. It's decided.
That's the only reason why you're here? You don't do any chores or work or anything?
No, ever since they brought me here, they just beat me. They beat me and make me do horrible things.
You have any other of your kind here?
There were many of us, but sadly I don't know if there are any of us left but me.
Were they holding you in a specific area?
Right here, didn't you see when you came in?
Oh,
This is where they were holding me. I'm still kind of here, aren't I?
How long have you been here?
I honestly don't have a clue. The days and nights have bled into each other over the beatings and the starvation. I'm so hungry.
I'll give him a few rations.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. And he's like obliterating what you gave him. There's crumbs everywhere, and he's got no shame whatsoever. He's like licking the fucking crumbs off the ground. He don't give a shit. He's fucking starving.
Anybody else have any questions?
Please don't kill me. Please, I beg.
What's your name?
My name is, well, it used to be Droop. But
Whoa.
for the last however long, they just call me Hey You. So I've been Hey You for some time.
What would you prefer to be called?
Anything but Hey You. I associate that with the beatings I've received.
How about Hugh?
Sure. Why not?
I thought it was gonna be Deco.
You.
Does he know anything about this place down here at all? Nothing?
He doesn't really seem to.
No, it sounds like he's been in this room for like ever.
Yeah,
Just
he's
getting
been
beat.
chained up and beaten and made just to do the most hideous, horrible things. I mean, as you saw when you walked in, they had their foot on his back and making him lick the floor and like screaming at him and beating him and shit. So he's
Did they take you from any sort of clan that you used to be a part of or something?
yes. My brethren are the Cragmaw tribe. I would have never guessed that they would have done this to me. To allow this to been done to me.
Cragma, you say?
Yes, the Cragmaw tribe.
Where do they hang out?
Well, at our castle, of course.
Do you know your way back to the castle?
Honestly, I don't know where I am. I was beaten and dragged here long before.
Well, if we, once we get done with this place, if we come back and get you and bring you outside with us, could you eventually find your way back to the castle? Take us with you?
Maybe. If you get me out of here, maybe.
Are you gonna wait in this room while we deal with the rest of the trouble down here?
Oh, believe me, I will wait. I want nothing more than to get out of here.
Do you know this place?
Does this room actually lock from the outside?
I heard you and Gil talking at the same time.
I said, what else do you know about this place? Is this the only, what other rooms have you seen?
Just where they brought me in. There was like a tunnel and a big, like a gorge, and I don't. They beat me on the way in. I couldn't hardly see anything between being yanked around by my neck and being beaten. I really don't know. I wish there was more I could tell you. I'd tell you anything if I knew it. Please don't leave me here.
Alright.
I can help you. I might not know exactly where the castle is, but I know the general direction.
Well, you don't know where we are, but you know the area around where your castle is somewhat, right?
Yes, sir.
How far is your castle from the village Fandolin?
I don't rightly know, sir. I've never been to Vandalin.
Well, if you wait here...
Babe, you say somebody's knocking on the door? Hold on, guys.
Alright.
Knocking on the door this late? Shit.
It's pretty late. It's what, like 9 something over there?
Mm-hmm. 9:33.
Could be the Popo.
They heard him talking to her like that earlier.
Hey, guys.
Yo.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right. You guys figure out what you want to do. I need about 3 minutes.
Hey.
All right.
So we should just get whatever information we can from this guy and then, I don't know, leave him here and come back for him later? What do y'all think?
Yeah. Seems like
Yeah,
he needs
that's
us to
the
go
same.
back now.
Yeah, finish this area out and...
I mean, if he knew anything about the rest of this place we're in, it might be worth bringing him with us, but it sounds like he doesn't, so there's no value to bringing him along.
Yeah, he'd just be a vermin.
Yeah,
God,
crazy
doesn't-
old people.
I say
Doesn't
we
even
kill
look
him.
like he, No, we're not killing him.
No, we cannot
No.
kill. No murder hobo.
This is our first ally we've gotten in this thing. Jeez. Besides Sildar.
I think perhaps we might want to try and venture down the cavern instead of through that door. Just saying.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, but eventually we gotta face the door. But I'm thinking maybe if there's more of him, they're probably held up in one of these caverns. or
Yeah,
something.
but if we can circumvent that room, which we know is full of people.
drunk people, though.
Yeah, but if you go into a room full of people and they attack you, that means you can kill them, right?
They could be asleep by now.
Oh my god.
Maybe
Do
we
we
get a
think-
surprise attack on them. That'd be sweet.
No, I highly doubt their sleep's only been an hour.
We heard people in that room.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
But they were drinking and being rowdy. I mean, after a while of drinking, you'd eventually pass out.
Well, Gil's got an idea.
Hmm.
Since, well, maybe it's not a good idea to leave the goblin here in this room. Anybody could come along and find him, and then the gig is up. So maybe we should tie him up
Well, I
Put
feel
him,
like
like,
them finding
under the bridge.
feel like finding 3 dead bugbears in here will give the game up anyway.
We could get rid of them too.
The door locks from the inside. He can just lock himself in. There's no point in that.
Then how do we get back in?
Do a secret knock
Oh.
type deal.
I can pick the lock.
We have the key.
Well,
All
if,
right,
we have
guys.
if we have the
Sorry
key,
about
they
that.
do too, right?
We don't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I
wondering.
That's
Could have
the
been
key
the
to the room.
bugbears just like secret hideout here.
Well, the
They
key
were
was we already locked it once. And I mean, he could scratch can pick it, or I
Yeah.
could try to pick it.
Wait, you locked what? How'd you lock something without a key?
The door.
I mean, I understand that the door has a key.
We
I get
have
that.
the key to this door. We found it on one of the bodies.
Oh. Gotcha.
Well, here's Gil's suggestion. Rather than leaving the goblin here, we could tie him up, leave him under the bridge over by the dead Nothic. He's closer to the exit. He's out of sight. He's down where anybody who knows this place isn't going to go.
I say we just leave him here. He's closer to the exit. If he gets untied, he's just gonna run.
Well, I would be tying the knots, not you.
Oh, I already tied him up. And,
And there's 3 wolves waiting for him at the exit.
yeah, that is true.
You could also tell him that there's bugbears waiting for him if he ever leaves the underside of the bridge.
We can bring the wolves in here to watch them and watch over them.
Without Amelie there, I think they're
You
leaving.
leave my wolves out of this.
I'm afraid
So,
we'd come back to a pile of goblin bones.
Yeah.
gonna say, so you're gonna leave him doggy treats?
No, he's. Does this door lock from the outside?
The door has a lock, old school lock on it, like where you could lock it from either side.
So we can just lock them in here.
It's just a keyhole.
Can we lock it? Okay.
You're assuming nobody else has a key.
Right.
Oh, there's bugbears. If he's smart, he'll pile them up in front of the door like we did.
I don't think he's strong enough to move him.
I don't think, even if he was at full strength, I don't think he can move the corpse of a bugbear. And plus, he's been starved and beaten relentlessly, so he can barely, maybe walk on his own.
I still say we just leave him here and lock the door behind us when we go
Yeah.
out. This heavy ass door is about the best defense he's got. I mean, under a bridge, they can see the dead Nothic there.
Hey guys, I love y'all to death, so I'm gonna try to give you this tiny little bit of info here. If y'all would spend half the time that y'all are spending on figuring out what to do with this fucking goblin as you would trying to do something other than murder everything you see, you would probably have some more information by now. Just saying. Totally meta.
Oh, are you back from the door or whatever you were doing now? Should we move along?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, we were only talking because we couldn't actually kill anything while you were here.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. All right, guys. So what's
right.
the plan? What do you want to do?
I stand up and kill the goblin. I mean, what?
No.
I
So
think
we're
we
gonna.
punch.
I think we're all in
David.
agreement.
He-
We're gonna go with Devith's plan of locking the goblin into this room with our key. Who's gonna hang on to the key?
I'll hang on to it.
So the goblin heard Ilaria, and
I didn't
he's
say that in character.
fucking freaked out. He's like, "Oh my god, they're gonna fucking murk me," and He just pissed himself.
That's fine.
I'm cool with that.
Oh,
He probably can't smell any worse than he already does.
He smells a little better suddenly.
I know, right?
That wasn't in character.
Right, I got you. I'm just playing.
All right, so
Anyway,
let's
I'll
tell him,
take
stay
the-
here. Don't open the door for anybody except us. We'll be back to get you. If anybody else besides us comes along and tries to talk you into open the door, it's only because they're trying to kill you. When we come back, we're going to save you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And he's just like, he's on his knees and is bowing. You know, he just seems ecstatic and
Yeah. Well,
so
Devin
thankful that you're
walk
not
up-
murdering him.
We'll walk up and give him a couple more rations and says, "Stay here, be good. I'm going to have the key to this place. So if the door is bashed open or anything like that, run, hide, whatever you got to do."
Should we give him a code word
Like
to
he's
open
gonna
the door
remember it.
for?
I have the key. I can open it myself.
He
That's
wouldn't
true.
be able to open the door. It's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to open it.
The code word is the sound of a door unlocking.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Also,
He throws you the big thumbs up and a wink.
yeah. And Devith wants to go listen to this door over here and see if they're still
Yep.
partying.
Nope.
Okay. Give
I'm
me a
gonna go
perception
look
roll.
into that.
Investigation, you said?
Perception.
Oof.
Okay. Basically, you hear the exact same thing you heard earlier, but it seems that maybe things have died down just a little. Like they have gotten within the hour you guys took a nap, they have become more inebriated,
That's good.
and they're being louder, but they're not talking as much, and they're slurring a lot.
So it's
and
more
shit
of
like
just
that.
a.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they're pretty much trying to pass the fuck out almost.
Yeah.
Seems like an opportune time to bust in
Got to have a party consensus for that one.
there. Yeah. Hrogar
have to
wanders
take
out
this
into
opportunity.
the cave over here. I just want to look around, make sure no one's walked in while we were asleep.
Okay. No, as you look around, you don't see anything new.
Sweet.
Nope.
Alrighty, let's go visit these other caverns over yonder. Devith makes sure that door is locked. He has the key.
Follow me,
Oh,
friends.
Rogard.
Into the cave we go.
Hold on. Stealthfully, not just charging
He
in.
just charges in.
Devith
Like to
is
try
gonna
stealth.
go-
This is why we die.
Hold on. Devith is going stealth.
But your stealth isn't going to work very well if Rogar's over there like, I'm here.
Rogar. Chill out.
Rogar is going to be as stealthy as he can.
Right.
Rogar. Back up. Let the scouts
So
take
as
the
a
lead.
paladin, it's clank, 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 clank.
Exactly.
Right. Let me see
don't
your
like-
stealth. Let me see your stealth roll, Pally.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Look at that 20.
Hey.
Damn.
Oh, that's a good
Hey.
stealth.
Yeah, you didn't think I
Alright.
could stealth, did you?
And Emily, the druid, rolls an 11. Wow. Okay.
This is the only place I have
And-
shitty rolls.
and scratches the knight, apparently.
Right.
I'm not here.
It's fucking invisible.
Guys, where did Scratch go?
He locked him in that room back there. Damn it.
It's a really pretty
Okay,
guy.
so apparently Amelie and Gil are in the back, like bullshitting with each other, totally not being stealthy.
Anyway, so what's up this cavern here?
But you guys up front, y'all are totally stealth.
Sweet.
What was,
Well,
what's on this side?
Yeah, what's over here?
Okay, from what you
Show
can
me,
see,
master.
this is what you can see.
How about the top part here,
Well, you'd have to stick your ass. Oh, the top part. Yeah.
where Devith is, facing?
As we start to cross this bridge, I would like to try to be stealthy again.
Yeah,
If that's possible.
nothing's really changed, so that's still your stealth roll.
There's
Want
nothing
to try
in here?
something? If you want to try something different, we can talk about that. But until the situation changes somehow, that was your stealth roll.
Oh, apparently I can't see
Devis,
shit.
let's see what they have in here.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Devis is gonna do, is check out this room, see what they got in here.
Perception.
Crappy perception.
Isn't that an investigation?
I don't know.
I would like to
Whatever
search
you
the
want.
room for
They're both
anything
zeros.
valuable.
Okay.
I love how the two ladies are like, "Hey, there's stuff. Let's go."
No, I'm kind of curious to see what's over here with Scratch. So even though I really want to go try and loot that room, I'm gonna stay put here for a second.
And I want to check under this bridge before I cross it. I'm gonna be very careful.
Okay. Where you guys are up, y'all just walked into that room. This
Yeah.
area here, it's the north end of this, this large natural crevice that runs through the underground basement here. But it's been finished with like dressed stone block walls and flagstone floors. It actually looks pretty nice for being what it is.
Storage area.
Yeah, and there's several barrels that are stored against the walls here, along with like a number of empty crates and some straw for packing and hammers and pry bars and nails, like things that have been opened.
Even
And
the barrels have been opened.
some of them.
Devis wants to open them.
I say we wait to open them until we've cleaned this place out. Or at least we know no one is coming.
You got people watching the end. They'll run right smack into Scratch in an alley.
Right. Okay.
Devis
So,
wants to open at least just one.
okay, which barrel would you like to open?
We'll go with this corner one.
Ping it for me. Okay. Give me a strength check.
Strength.
Yeah. How are you gonna open it? How do you plan
Okay,
on
sure.
opening this barrel?
Seeing if it's unlocked. I mean, if it's openable. Crowbar.
You have a crowbar?
Yeah, do you have a crowbar?
Well, if there's some on the ground, I just pick one of those up.
Well,
I do not. I have these tools. How about that? Can I open it with that? Or my staff?
I'm gonna pick the lock on this barrel.
I got a strength 20. I mean, shit.
Yeah, you pick up a pry bar off the ground and you kind of work it and pop the top off of it, and you don't really know exactly what it is, but it definitely smells fermented.
Oh, alcohol.
So it's an alcohol of some kind.
Rogar, your best friend, right here.
Rogar turns around and just like kind of backs out of the room a bit.
Alrighty.
Okay, now Gil is peering down below that other bridge to, I guess he's looking to see if there might be another one-eyed monster or something down there, and he feels pretty confident there's nothing down there, and he's gonna go ahead and crawl down there and look, and there's nothing down there, just rocks and rubble and basically what you would expect to find at the bottom of a gorge like that.
Does the gorge just end there? Like where it turns black? Or does it like keep going?
Well, are you gonna go look?
I'm up there.
I mean, Gil's there.
It seems that it continues, but that it's so narrow and so shallow that none of you seem small enough to be able to crawl through there. Like maybe at one time there was water that ran through here or something, but it's dry and looks like it's been dry for quite a while.
Maybe a
I
goblin.
climb out on this side.
Holy shit, that was like 10 of y'all at once.
I climb out on this side.
Okay.
Yeah, Dev's just going back to the others.
And for Scratch, what you see over here is stairs
Crap.
And more doors.
that go back down towards what seems probably like the same level you were on before, where you were with the bugbears.
Ooh, I bet you it's this one, two-door room right here.
Alright, well,
What'd you
I
find up there,
volunteer to
Dennis?
go first.
Evans will go down there and listen.
I have a quick question. Does this actually look like an opening, or is this actually the side of the cavern? Can't tell with the way the squares are.
Will you ping it so I know what you're talking about? I'm not seeing a ping.
Yeah,
It's down at the bottom.
It's at
Oh,
the
down at the
front.
bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, on the other side of the bridge.
What you would be able to see from having walked through there is that.
Okay.
Okay, but this is actually
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Yeah, cave wall. I was curious what was on the other side, but fine.
So do
So
we
we have an
want
idea
to...
of what's behind us and stuff.
Evans will go try to listen downstairs.
Okay. Which door are you listening to?
Oh, there's two.
We're gonna
doors
listen
there.
to this.
The one
side.
below you or the one above you?
The one above, because I'm pretty sure the one below is the same room.
Yeah, same room.
Okay. That's good enough. What you can hear through the wall seems like maybe some faint bubbling noises, maybe some dripping sounds. That's about all you hear.
Alrighty.
Can I check this dead end room
Got
for
replaced.
secret doors?
Where are you checking?
The suspicious corner here that goes nowhere.
Right on. Okay, well, give me an investigation roll.
Go, Scratch.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
God damn you. Everybody else uses perception. You insist on investigation.
My investigation is one of
You're
my
like, this
proficiencies.
is a wall. This is totally a
That's
wall.
hilarious.
I would like to try to investigate it.
Here's the difference. Look.
What, that door?
God
Holy
damn
crap!
He's like, why can't you let me use perception?
Scratch,
Oh,
what
I
did you
can
find?
see forever.
Well, you
Good coffee
perceive,
help.
I found a wall.
you perceive that your investigation skills suck.
Well, I told you that.
So there's
As a
no way
rogue,
out of this room.
Take perception so you can find shit, but apparently that's not true.
This room that's got all these supplies in it, there's no way into it except across a fucking rope bridge, over a gorge, and into a dead end.
Oh, it's their supply room.
According to my shitty investigation skills, yes, you're correct.
You know what? Devils will try his over there. How about that?
Is anybody going to search the room?
I will search the.
I already did.
I tried.
Yeah, I thought we did.
Wait,
that.
didn't multiple people search the supply room already?
Yeah.
Where?
Not the walls, but
There's a
room.
4 investigation.
Well, that's not going to do any good.
How about 16?
Can't roll again, cheater, pumpkin.
I
eater.
did not.
You
That's
were the
my
4
one-
investigation.
we rolled
No, I
perception
wasn't. I
last
was-
time, no?
Yeah, I was doing something else. This is investigation. I'm going to that wall that Scratch apparently can't freaking tell is a wall.
Exactly.
A
Jeez.
14. With that, you seem to have found some kind of, it looks like scratch marks on this stone wall. It looks like maybe
Is it from when Scratch failed to investigate it?
it is exactly.
What about a 16?
You see these scratch marks where it maybe looks like this is some kind of pocket door.
Huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
and you can see towards the upper left corner of this that the dust on the wall has been disturbed here recently.
Gil
So
says,
there's
Dev,
a
if,
latch?
What do your elf eyes see?
There is definitely something here. It's definitely a slide away wall there. Scratch. Your crappy your investigation person.
He like disappeared off the map. Where the hell is he?
And
Oh,
while
he's down
Oh, he's on the bridge.
Yeah.
and while y'all are doing that, Alaria's searching the room again. Give me just a perception roll. Hon.
I got a highest perception last time, but you just told me it was beer.
Lord.
And you don't find anything in this room other than the things that I already explained.
You found all the same shit I did.
I want to look for a secret latch or something.
Okay.
Okay, so can anybody hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay, because I've said several times that I would like to investigate, and
We couldn't
I
hear you.
think
Yeah,
it's-
we didn't hear
No,
any
you
of it.
didn't push your talk button.
I've been
you didn't
pushing to
push
talk, and it's I don't know, but it's like nobody has even responded. So
Yeah, we didn't
No,
hear you.
we didn't hear you.
Yeah, we didn't hear you.
okay,
You're not hitting it hard enough or something.
So,
I'm hearing the beep that it does when it does it. So
That's weird.
Got to put your back into it.
Some elbow grease.
work it, girl, work it.
can I investigate, look
Sure.
around, see if I
Go
find
for
anything?
it. Give me an investigation roll. Okay. What you find in the room is everything I've already described, but also hidden behind some of the smaller barrels in the southeast corner. You find a stack of beaver pelts.
Beaver
Totally gonna
pelts.
grab those.
Yeah, there's like 30 of them.
No, Hogar, I already called them.
But they're so soft and comfortable.
Maybe if you ask me, I will.
Why are you in the wall?
Because freaking roll 20
Because-
sucks.
Because Rogar's trying to pet her beaver.
Yeah, I jumped on the wall trying to escape him. Like, no.
He's like, let me touch your beaver.
He tried to look up my skirt.
Mm.
Well, I mean,
Okay, so
you are taller than
Devith will
him.
shoot him.
Devith,
what doom.
what you see again is the same thing that I already described to you in the upper left corner. There seems to be a disturbance in the dust or dirt that's up against the wall.
I'm gonna push it or try to open it.
Divith, go ahead and open it. I'll be right here.
yeah. He's trying to open it.
Okay, so as you're running your hands across that area that looks like the dirt or the dust was disturbed, you don't know exactly what you did, but you triggered something, and you hear it sounds like some cogs moving and like kind of thing, and
the bomb, run away.
the door starts to shake and move to the right, and it just it opens up a pathway for you, and you can see into the area.
More doors. Fun. I'll listen to that door.
Rogar
Okay.
comes and listens to this door.
Okay. Give me some perception. Okay. The
There's
15 was
mine.
yours, Dev?
Yeah.
Give me your perception roll, Rogar. Okay, both of you. Debith, you don't really hear anything. It seems pretty quiet in that room. Like I said, you really don't hear anything. Now Rogar, you don't really hear anything either. And that
I say
room
we
seems
go in.
Can I try to stealthily open my door? Like
Sure.
take a peek without getting pulled in this time?
Is,
Sure.
Is my door locked?
What do I got to roll for that? Is it
Okay,
dexterity or?
Hold on, guys. Rogar, the only way to check if your door is locked is to check if your door is locked.
You
Is
gotta
it
try to
just
open
like
it.
is it a handle? Is it like a knob?
You're such a knob.
You bloody hobknocker.
It's just a standard handle. Kind of. It doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't even look like it has a lock on the door. It
So
just
there's no
looks
like
like
keyhole or anything?
no.
Why would they lock doors
I
that
want
are
to
inside
like
a secret passage?
gently push on it, just a little tiny bit, see if it moves.
The door creaks open.
Now we're opening 2 doors at once. Woohoo!
As the door opens and you peer inside,
A herd of
You-
bugbears.
what you can see inside is this.
Oh shit.
Uh.
Well, this place looks charming.
What about Devit's?
Now,
door?
Devith, what is your plan here? What are you gonna do?
Try
You
to
listed-
open it stealthily? I mean,
Okay, as you try to open the door.
Hold
it's
on.
locked.
Are we really opening 2 doors?
Yeah,
at the
we
same
should.
time
We should. We
without walking
should.
in?
well, I was already stating I was opening my door
It's
before
true.
Bogart did.
It's true. He did.
Oh well, let's stand on principle and open every fucking door.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Just yell
Leave
inside.
no
"Hello?
stone unturned.
Anybody home?
No door unopened.
Okay. As you attempt to open your door, Devith, it is locked.
These tools.
Thankfully, you didn't trigger anything
Devith,
because the
Oh,
door
Come,
was
look
not
at-
trapped.
look in here.
I don't wanna. I wanna look at this one. That's your room. You go look in there. You have fun with your.
Rogar like peeks in, just like makes
As
sure the
you s-
coast is clear.
You stepped into the room.
Oh shit!
No, in the doorway.
I saw you move your character. Did you move your character into the room?
I'm gonna say yes.
Well, what do we see in there? Can you describe it?
Absolutely.
That's Rogar eyes.
What you see, there are 3 large stone sarcophagi, and they stand within this dusty crypt. They're kind of propped up, and propped up against each sarcophagi is like a human skeleton clad in bits of rusty mail armor, and there are these kind of faux columns along the walls that are carved in the image of like a spreading oak tree, and the double doors in the southeast corner are sheathed in some kind of tarnished copper plate.
This is also a door, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Devith, who stepped in the room?
Rogar.
Rogar.
Okay, give me one moment here. I'm trying to figure out how to do what I need to do because it's not.
Pretty much means Rogar, you triggered something, you big oaf.
Shit.
He did. He absolutely
Fucking
did.
vampire. Oh
Hey, how's
shit.
it going? Hi. Nice to meet you. Everybody run.
As you step into the room, these 3 skeletons seem to wake up from a slumber. And you have disturbed this area, and they want blood.
Way to go, guys.
I stand my ground.
Hey, that was Rogar.
Okay, so let's roll initiative.
Oh, whoops. Here, I'm gonna roll, but my initiative was 14.
That's a crappy
Yeah.
initiative.
Wow. Well, you did not want to do much.
So it's 14.
Scratch is the furthest away. And he's the first one to go.
And nobody told me shit, so I'm just
Yeah, he doesn't know anything's happening.
But normally it's, the two stealthy ones up front, not the freaking warrior tromping through.
It's true.
Hey, you all charged in there to check the doors. Can't help it.
Right?
I'm not checking your ass while you're checking the doors.
Lies, you were totally checking their ass out.
The reason I rolled a 6 is because I didn't pay
ass I'm
attention.
behind.
Well, thankfully, the skeletons rolled a 2 for initiative, so you guys
Excellent.
aren't completely ass out. Everybody's rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scratch, you are first up, buddy.
Anybody yelling anything? I mean,
You could probably hear us as we're talking about these doors. I mean, there's skeletons in this room. Hogard, dumbass, freaking charged in at him. Triggered something.
alright.
There you go. Dad called it out to everybody. 3 skeletons.
5,
Shouldn't be the big
10,
deal.
15,
You just
20.
hear Rogar yell, "Ha ha! Fight!"
Oh, God. He's turning into a kid.
In the room, pass it on.
Your mom's a skeleton? What? Whisper down alley does not work well. Alright, so in order to get in there, I'm going to have to use my feline agility. So that means I can move 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
You gonna get gangbanged by the skeletons.
And then we gonna attack.
I'm assuming you're attacking the one adjacent to you?
Yes.
Excellent. That is definitely a hit.
Alright, and then my bonus action.
Now hold on there. It's showing 2 and 6. Is 6 the total? Or is that 8?
I don't
No,
together
it'd be
because
8 total.
sneak attack damage would be 8.
Yep.
8 and then 8 more if 15 hit.
Tell me how it happens.
Yeah, I just come in here and crumble
Off his
it
head.
into a bunch of bone dust.
Bitch slap the skeleton.
Oh no, Rogar!
Oh, sorry, Rogar.
Stop stealing my kills.
I just killed Devith on accident.
No, you killed Rogar.
Skeleton.
Or, yeah,
Rogar, you were mistaken for a skeleton. You are now dead. Have fun.
That was fun.
end of story. Okay, so that was both of you. That was your action there, and you are out of movement. So
Actually, I'm not. I still have
Yeah, he still has more.
20
You
more
do?
movement. Hmm?
oh, nice. Where would you like to go?
He's a fast kid, eh?
There's other people that have to get in, so keep that in mind.
They got plenty of room, but anywhere else I go, I'll get an attack opportunity if I move out of their space. So I'm good here.
Okay, Gil, you're up next. Rogar follows.
I guess from here, I have a shot at the one to the right, don't I?
I cannot see where you are.
He's under Rogar.
He's on top of Rogar, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you definitely got a shot at him.
Shit, I'll just move out here.
Okay.
And I've got my longbow out, and I come around this corner and shoot at this one right over here.
Show me what you got.
Critical fail.
Nice.
Not with his bow, that's
Nice.
his rapier.
I'm waiting for the day his bow actually does what his rapier does. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoots himself in the freaking eye.
Yeah, pretty much. Like the arrow comes back at him. It's like, well, shit.
So you loose your arrow at the skeleton, and it pierces right through his chest plate and sticks into his chest, and he lets out this just ungodly. He's he's hurt. He's hurt real bad. Holy shit. Okay, he does not have 134 hit points, guys. Mistake. Oh, y'all can't see that anyway, can you?
No.
Nope.
Okay, can you see his health bar?
No.
No.
God damn it, I have to do that for every one of these, don't I? If I want
we're
you to see
not
their
really.
health bar.
Well, yeah. If you want us to see it, then yeah.
Well,
don't think we really
it doesn't
want to.
it doesn't
We
give
haven't
you
seen
the
him up to this far at all.
it doesn't give you the exact hit points, but it would give you an idea how fucked up he looks, you know?
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If I'm right here where I'm at, and I have, let's say I have 5 more feet of movement.
Okay.
I can't go back,
No.
right?
No,
Can't
you
go,
can
no,
turn
because
this
you
way.
can't end your turn sharing that
Okay.
space.
I'll stay right here.
Okay. Rogar, you're up, and Amelie follows.
But
Rogar.
I will take out my rapier if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Rogar busts out his maul and just like charges in here and like fucking side, like from the side, just smashes at the skeleton.
All right, let's do it.
Damn
And you totally miss.
it.
You hit the
Like,
wall.
I got
The
too caught up in
skeleton-
the frenzy of battle.
Yeah, you know, you come running with this giant maul, and you swing so slowly that it gives the skeleton time to see what you're doing, and he like ducks as you swing, and your maul hits the wall, and chunks of the wall go flying, and he looks at you and kind of does the "you can't see me" hand in front of his face at you,
Krogar, you're not supposed to run in slow motion.
and he goes, "Urgh," and you feel he's mocking you.
Devitt totally
Rogar
said
just
that,
like
by the
grumbles
way.
under his breath.
Devitt's totally told Krogar that in character too.
That's not my fault. I got short legs.
All right, are you done, or did you want to? Do you have a bonus action?
Oh no,
One
I'm
of
good.
you-
I'm good. I'm done.
You're good.
Yeah.
Okay, Emily, you're up, and Devith follows.
I'm gonna move up here. I would like to my light crossbow.
You're sharing a space with Devith.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was sharing a space with Devis. Aren't I right here?
Yeah, that's where
That's
Devin's
where
Yeah.
Devitt is.
It's showing
see
he's right
Devis?
here.
No, Devitt is right here.
Babe, try refresh your page. That help any?
Hold on, it's still loading.
Okay. So anyway, you were going to use your crossbow to loose one of your bolts at the skeleton down at the bottom. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is true.
Is your page done loading yet?
Nope.
Okay.
There it goes.
Okay. Can you see Devith now?
He might be on top of me on your screen.
Move your
I
character
can
back
see
a
him
square.
now.
Okay. There you go.
Right, you can still shoot from there and then move back.
I'll shoot there.
Sure. Give me your attack roll. Excellent shot. You loose your crossbow, and it lands right inside its left eye socket. Fucking the bolt's just sticking right out of his head, but he is still up and moving. You did not kill him, but he's walking around with a bolt sticking out of his eye hole.
It's an arrow.
Oh, it's an arrow. I thought it was a crossbow.
It's a crossbow.
No, it's a bolt.
Yeah, it's a bolt.
Is it bolt? Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
it's a
those
bolt.
two mixed up. My bad.
But did she get crit damage or something?
She did.
No.
She did.
Oh, yeah. Plus the 2.
She sure did.
Suck on that, bitches.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, or would you like to move anywhere, or you're done with what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm done with what I'm doing. I'm gonna move back behind Devith.
Okay, Devith, it's your turn, and Ilaria follows.
But before I end my turn, I would like to squeeze Devith's butt.
On the way out,
Yes,
you're like gonna
on
smack
the
his
way
butt on
behind
the way
him.
out.
Inspiration.
Yes.
Alright. Well, Devith is going here, and we're gonna swing at Mr. Skeleton with his staff, and then I may do a bonus action.
Let's see what you got. Excellent. Excellent. So I see bludgeoning 7 and then the 2 over here. What's that 2 for?
Crit, I guess? I don't know.
But
Because I
you
don't
didn't
have
crit.
advantage on.
I don't know what that's from.
I don't know what it's from either.
It says 1d8 that you rolled a d8 for something.
Is it a monk thing?
Oh, that
it's
might be
damage to you.
versatile. Like if you're.
Yeah, it's versatile, yeah.
Okay, well either way, tell me how it went down.
Oh, let's see. Well, his skull was already pretty hurt from that little arrow, softened it up, so Devith just brought his staff right down onto his head and cracked it open, split it down in the middle.
Did like to run up onto the sarcophagus and like smash it down.
Yep. It was like a heroic leaping smash, all because of that butt grab.
Right?
Yes.
Excellent.
And then he just winks at Emily, and he's good.
Alright, so he's kind of showing off back to Emily, like,
It.
I cleaned your plate kind of thing.
Indeed.
Alright, so, Ilaria, you're up.
Eh.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Eh.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I mean, I can't get far enough into the room. I can make it
that first
to.
door.
I can make it to the first dead zombie, but I'd have to shoot through Scratch to get there.
Well, you
I know
can
what I
shoot
can
through
do.
nice.
So I'm gonna come into the room,
Mhm.
and can these things actually hear?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they can hear.
Okay.
They can talk. They can certainly hear. Considering
Well,
they have tongues.
they weren't really
So-
talking. They were kind of moaning at you, but
Well, they don't need to understand me. They just need to be able to hear me.
okay.
She's going to look at the last remaining one and go, "You're so thin, put some meat on your bones," and do vicious mockery.
All right.
Jeez, you ever consider you might be anorexic? Wow, you can't just go around insulting people like that.
That one damage, though.
1 psychic damage. If he had skin on his face, you would feel that the expression on his face would be very sad. You
He has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
okay?
You made a skeleton frown.
I know, right?
you finished?
One word from her, and they
I'll
start to
take
cry.
my last square back just in case Emily needs to hop in there for some reason. I don't think she will.
Okay. And you're finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Goddamn
Move,
right,
bitch.
you're
Get out
finished.
the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
Okay, so the skeleton's up, and with a very sad disposition, he attacks Rogar. Totally
I
attacks
want meat
Rogar.
on my bones.
He's like, my girlfriend says I'm beautiful.
He has a girlfriend.
Oh, and that's a hit. He
Even
causes
with
7.
disadvantage? Damn.
Oh, wait, no, he does get disadvantage, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He totally failed. He swung at you and missed at you worse than when you missed him.
He thought you were a foot taller.
I pat him on the shoulder. I'm just like, I understand. I'm sorry.
You
He thought you were
understand?
a foot taller. Ha ha.
Okay, and as that happens, this door next to you, Rogar, it opens up
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
because when you swung and you missed him, you nailed that door, and
Oops.
it alerted the inhabitants
Great, Rogar. Thanks.
of that door.
Hi, how's it going?
Who the fuck is that?
It's
He's
just like a
like-
bathroom.
We should keep that guy alive. Question him.
He doesn't say anything to you. He just opens the door and sees you, and he's surprised.
I'm just like, huh?
And he is, yeah, exactly. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he knows you obviously do not belong here.
As Rogar sees the door open, just sees him like he's just like, knock knock.
Okay. And you know what? Because you said that to him, he's gonna get disadvantage on his roll because he's totally fucking confused. He doesn't know why you're here, and then you asked him a question also, and he was like right in the middle of getting ready to stick you, and you asked him the question, and it threw him off. Like, what the fuck? You know. So he attacks you, and he misses.
Also,
But
if you want the rolls to show up, they aren't currently. Just a heads up.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what? I'm not gonna do that on every person that you fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there was a way to do it across the board where I never had to do that again, I'd totally do it. But I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So he misses you badly, because he's just so confused. He's like, "What the?" He starts to stick at you, and you say, "Knock knock," and he's like, "What?" And he misses, but then he kind of regains his composure, and he tries to stick you again. And I'm assuming a 12 misses, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed you again. But his buddy shows up to give him some backup.
Well, the corner of
can't
his
see.
buddy.
And I'm not
corner.
really going to show him yet, but he's going to be sharing that space with him, and he's going to attack you as well. He sees his buddy miss horribly, and he's like, "Let me show you how it's done." And he swings at you, and he fucking hits you. He hits you for 8 piercing,
Dang.
and he's gonna swing at you again.
Ow.
What's your AC?
Currently 16.
And he barely misses you. On his second swing, he nicks your armor and dink, and it deflects off your armor, barely saving you from damage.
All right. You said 8 damage the first time.
Yes, 8 damage, 8 piercing.
Okay.
Oh, while this is going on, Devin is definitely turning around going, keep one of them fuckers alive. We need one to question.
Rogar responds by saying, "Ow!"
You can make him say ow afterwards.
Make him say,
Ew.
nah. Okay, and Scratch, you're up.
What do these guys look like? What are they wearing? Like
Their
armor
clothes,
and
it looks like.
They're wearing armor and red cloaks.
what kind of armor? Is it like leather armor or plate?
It looks like chain.
Can
Like-
I steal it when I'm done with them?
No, I want to know what I'm getting myself into.
It's just my shade
Actually-
of red. It looks
Actually,
nice.
You
it's,
can
it's,
finish off
it's
that
not
skeleton.
chain. It's studded leather.
It's
That's
leather.
what they're wearing studded leather.
Does the cloak
and this-
match my eyes?
The stupid skeleton's still alive too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. The
Yeah.
one next to
It
Rogar.
is.
Yeah, I don't think it's much of a threat though. Poor thing's too sad.
Right. He's crying.
All right.
Just go finish off the crier.
You'd think he's crying. He's just like, ooh. He doesn't,
If
he
he
doesn't
had
have any tear
ducts,
ducts.
I'm gonna share this space with the dwarf and attack that guy. Maybe. $20
Ooh.
Excellent. That's a hit.
for 10. And I can't. Oh, I can still move after this. So, there's no sneak attack damage. So just, it doesn't matter. I missed.
Oh, there should be. I'm within 5 feet of it now.
I already used the sneak attack damage on the hit. You can only do it once. per turn.
Oh, yeah.
So the second one misses.
And you attack the same guy for the second
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will step back and give him an attack of opportunity.
No, you're still next to him, so it
No,
shouldn't give
no.
him.
No,
this
I'm
No,
guy.
he's not.
This guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay, I was thinking the skeleton.
Okay, quick question for Tor and Gil. On a reaction, it says for his attack he gets 2 melee attacks. Does that mean that he gets 2 melee attacks
No,
on an attack of opportunity? He just gets the one, right?
correct.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to check.
An action for the two.
Okay, he totally misses you, man. I mean, he swung at you as you're running away, but your cat-like maneuvers, you just he bounced the fuck out, and he's like swinging it air. You made him look stupid.
And not trying to be meta, but just so everybody understands rule wise, like because he's spent his reaction now, he can't take any more opportunity attacks until his turn.
Yep.
Right.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Okay, Gil, you're up.
Rogar, get down!
Emily, you follow.
Just shoot over me.
Rogar, jump! I'm gonna shoot between your legs. No, yeah, I was gonna shoot over you, but I thought I'd give you the benefit in case I, roll a 1 or something that you were ducking.
Be nice and make him feel taller than he really is.
It's like,
Right.
yeah, I'm in someone's way. Yeah.
Okay, a 12. That completely misses. Wasn't
Wow.
even close.
Oh, Rogar, you got in the way. You got in the way a little bit and I missed.
I think you were scared about hitting Rogar. A little apprehensive, and you missed your shot.
I'm sorry, friend.
Slide back 5 feet and I'm done.
Okay, Emily, you're up. Rogar follows.
All right, I am going to. Well, there's not really anything I could do.
You can come in and shoot the skeleton.
Well, see this spot here? You could move here
That's true. That's true. Hold on.
or
You
here,
can move everywhere.
and
There's
you've got
1,000 things.
Yep.
Well, you don't want to move catty corner to the skeleton, no, unless you want to.
I'm gonna
Unless you want
go
to
right
fight
there, and then I'm going to shoot my crossbow.
You're gonna shoot your crossbow at who? The skeleton or the red brand?
The red baron.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent.
The
You let
skeleton's
loose.
just gonna stand there.
You let loose your bolt, and it flies over Rogar's shoulder and finds its mark. It buries itself into the left arm of the ruffian, and he yells, "Fuck!"
And then I'm gonna go back to my spot I was at before.
Okay, and he's looking a little beat up. He's far from death's door, but he's looking like he's holding that arm and he's really nursing it, and he looks worried.
Are any of those red cloaks hurt already? Like
The
they
one that
had a
just got
wound
hurt?
healed up? Well, no. I'm talking about before we started beating on them.
No, they look
Thinking like one of them
they
was
seem to have
Kier's
been
little
fine.
victim or something.
No. Nope. Okay. Are you done, Emily? Is that
Yeah, I'm finished.
okay? Rogar, you're up.
Rogar drops his maul and pulls out his warhammer and shield. And then he's gonna. You said his left arm was what got hit, right?
His left arm is what got hit.
Yeah, I want to aim for his left shoulder.
Okay, then before you roll your attack, or you know what, roll your attack roll.
Shit.
And that is a complete miss. You swing at him, and he seems to, he's a little more spry because he has a lot of pain endorphins kicking in right now, and that adrenaline has him very alert. And you swing your hammer at him, and he parries it, and you miss.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna just move back here.
Okay. Is that all?
So the skeleton gets an opportunity attack on me.
He does. Sure does. And as you move away, this very sad skeleton, he looks at you like, "No, don't leave!" and he swings his short sword at you, and he hits.
Also, my AC is 18 now because I have my shield.
He hit.
Yeah.
He definitely hit. He hit, and he dealt 8 points of piercing damage to you.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, he's like, "You're not gonna get away from me this time. You love me." I'm just kidding. Okay, so Devith, you're up, and Ilaria follows.
Going over here. We're gonna kill this freaking skeleton that everybody wants to leave alive for some odd reason.
Okay, see what you got. That is a hit. Tell me how it goes down.
We are jumping onto that coffin next to skeleton, and it's a baseball bat for a staff, and he just knocks that head clean off. And it's like, yep, home run.
As you do so, the head flies off of his body. The body just drops instantaneously as the head flies up against this back wall over here and bounces around and ends up rolling to the right, stops at Scratch's feet with the fucking empty eyes just looking up at him. Still very sad and dead.
I stop it with my foot like a soccer ball.
Right on.
Okay,
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Devith?
Hold on. Let me check one thing. I am going to spend 1 key point, take a dodge action as a bonus action for my turn. That way, if anybody swings at me, I can try to... Does that actually do anything?
Yeah, it gives them disadvantage when they attack.
Yeah. I want to do that.
Okay. Are you done?
And I am good,
Okay, Ilaria, you're up.
just in case
Alright.
Mr. Red Cloaks want to come attack me.
We're gonna make a pit stop here, and I am going to heal poor Rogar since he's trying to get himself killed.
I live for the
Okay.
fight.
Not only did he get this room full of enemies after him, he got the other room.
Right?
I figured two birds with one stone.
Can't remember. I think Cure Wounds is the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gonna use that big fancy healing on you.
Hell yeah.
Tell you to please stop bleeding. And then that is 5, 10, 15. I'm just gonna take another step back. And then
So were you literally singing to him while you were healing him?
of course.
Well, yeah,
Okay,
she's a
I'm
bard,
gonna
isn't she?
I'm gonna give you inspiration for that.
What if I already have inspiration I haven't used?
Nope,
You don't.
you don't.
Yeah, I
Nobody's
did
got.
from
no,
when I
no.
told them about the cart 5 bazillion years ago. I still haven't
That's-
used that.
Honey, you only get inspiration
It
only lasts for
for
the
like 10
session.
minutes.
No, it lasts for the session.
It resets.
It resets every session. So
Fine.
you have inspiration now, but you did not have it at the beginning of the session.
Well, it's not like I used it, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I should probably inspire someone. Maybe I'll inspire Hogar because his roll sucked today.
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
All right.
Hogar, you can do it! Kill them motherfuckers for us!
Will do.
He needs it. He's the one opening the doors on us.
It looks like bardic inspiration.
Yeah. It sure is.
Is that D6?
I posted it in the chat.
So I assume you are finished with your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. As you're done with your little song and dance, this red band ruffian comes charging through, and he is going to attack Gil.
I'm gonna impose disadvantage on it.
With?
Where is it? Come here. Come on. Here. This one. Protection.
Okay. And
I'll
you are
protect
wielding
you.
your shield.
Yep.
You said that.
Mhm.
You definitely got it.
Okay, he's going to attack. And he misses on his first one because of this protection that
Nice.
Yeah.
Rogar has put upon
I
you.
just like bump him with my shield. Just like, stop it. No.
Right? Right? As he goes to strike, you bump him with your shield, and he loses his footing for a second, but then regains his footing and strikes again at Gil. And he hits for 8 piercing. I'm assuming a 20 hits, correct?
I sure
Oh,
hope
yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He is a fighter, and they've got some pretty mean AC sometimes. He did hit?
AC we've ever had as well.
Okay, he hit you for 8, and his buddy comes running out of the room as well. And as he sees this, he almost runs into his friend in the back because he didn't see anybody in the room. But he sees Scratch, and he's like, comes to a skidding stop and is going to attack Scratch. He's like, skirt.
So these guys, like, they have 2 attacks?
They do.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
No,
They
this
They're
do.
is
They
like
have
a lot
scratches,
lighter.
except for without the fur.
they have multi-attack. And he hits you the first round for 4, and on his second attack, he completely misses you.
I snicker at him.
He looks confused. He's like, "But I just poked you. Why are you looking at me like that?"
I'll explain it in a minute.
Gotcha. Okay, well, here's your opportunity because you're up. Gil follows.
So I will return the favor, maybe not.
Damn.
You just hit him. And you stuck him with your short sword. You missed him on your first one, but your second one got him. Wait a second. You switched weapons in between attacks?
2 weapon fighting.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Yep.
And you stick him. You stick him right in his gut and look him in the face and say what to him?
That's why I was snickering. That's all.
He looks down at the short sword in his gut and looks back at you, and he still looks really confused, like he has no fucking clue what you're talking about.
It's all right. Neither do I.
Awesome.
You can be confused together.
Is there anything else you'd like to do? Movement, bonus action, anything?
Yeah, I will take a 5-foot step that way.
Okay. And Gil, you're up.
You just moved around.
Amelie follows.
Well, does he get an opportunity attack then?
No, because he's still right next to him.
No, the other one.
Actually, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's no 5 foot step
Ooh.
in 5e.
Oh.
That's all right. I didn't see that, but that's a good call.
There's no what?
It's a good call. And he misses it.
In some earlier editions, you could make a 5 foot step and like not provoke an opportunity attack.
A shift.
He totally missed you.
Good.
And Gil, you're up.
Now Gil can run away.
Gil,
This guy's mean mugging you, man. He's staring you down.
Gil looks conflicted, and his rapier has not done him well lately.
It has not been the rapiest.
understatement.
He can
It's
think
not been
about.
very rapey.
He can remember all these times when it served him well, and he slew so many enemies with it. And he kind of looks back and forth between the bow and the rapier, and he finally decides he's gonna drop his bow and use his rapier and stab this dude right through the fucking throat with it.
Oh, fingers
Give me a
crossed.
roll.
No, this is not a crit on yourself.
Yeah.
Totally missed. You swing at him with your rapier.
He tries to play it off like nobody saw that, and he's gonna do it again.
Gotcha.
I'm an action surge.
Even though Devith is staring right at him, going,
You're using your action surge?
I am.
All right.
Nice.
Now, I want you to roll a 20 for me one more time. All right. You did exactly what you meant to do. With the first one, you missed, and you're like, just kidding. And then you, like, stick him right through the fucking face on the next one.
Nice.
Dealing 12 damage, and he's hurt. He's really, really fucking hurt. And, he's got this stabbed face and this arrow sticking out of his shoulder, or his arm, I should say. And he's looking really bad. Much worse for wear. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, as long as I'm still carrying my longbow, or can I pick it up if I dropped it on the floor? I said I dropped it, but I meant that I switched. But if I dropped it, I need to pick it up.
I'm gonna go with it. When you meant dropped it, you meant like
Switch.
Yeah, I meant
You dropped using that weapon.
right. That's what I meant. I'll be more clear next time. But I am going to provoke an opportunity attack. I'm going to leave his range this way.
Actually,
already
you
took
wouldn't
his.
because he already used his reaction.
To hit scratch.
Yeah, he still hasn't
Yeah.
gone.
He used it on scratch.
Oh, he did go. Never mind.
Dev
And I clamber up
says-
over the immobile skeleton onto the sarcophagus over the top of that, standing on the pile of bones that was the skeleton next to Ilaria, and have my bow out.
And Gil climbs up on top of the sarcophagi, on top of this pile of bones, and stands in a fucking superhero stance with his bow at the ready. Dun 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 dun! And it is Amalay's turn. Rogar follows.
Alrighty then. All right.
I have a question real quick.
I'm going to go right here and peek out and like half cover and shoot my crossbow.
Keep in
And I'm
mind that if you're doing it in half cover, he has half cover.
Also, because you're adjacent to him and it's a ranged attack, I think you have disadvantage.
You have disadvantage. So if you were to do that, not only would you have disadvantage on your attack, he'd also have a +2 to his AC.
Do you have any melee weapon?
You know what? Screw that. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp and touch him.
She's like, I want to touch you. I want to touch you. And to answer your question, Dev, it lasts your turn. So it lasts until it's your turn again.
Okay. That's kind of crappy then. Kinda.
Really? Really?
Wow.
That was shitty.
So you reach out to touch him and fucking light him up with this like electrifying grasp, and as you touch him, it's like one of those fucking hand buzzers. And he just looks at you like, what the fuck was that? Anything else
I'm
you'd
sorry.
like to do?
Wrong person.
Keep in mind he's used his reaction, so if you want to move out of his range, you can.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do that.
Which direction are you going? Back into the hallway?
Yep.
Okay.
And I would
Anything
like to
else?
ready an action.
You can't.
You already used an
your action.
Damn, alright. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, readying an action is an action. You're taking that action instead of whatever action you would normally do to ready that.
Got it.
Okay. Rogar, you're up, and
So,
Dev follows.
This is the one who was stabbed in the face, right?
Yes, and has the arrow sticking out of his arm.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to beat him up. Rough him up a bit.
Like hand-to-hand combat?
No, with a hammer to his face.
Okay. Let's have at it. See what
Can
you
you
got.
reach his face?
Well, he's got the hammer.
Yeah.
It's a little longer.
Do I have to use Bardic Inspiration before I know the results of it?
No.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Let me take a quick look at this.
You can add it on any time you want, but you have to do it before the DM says whether you
yeah,
hit
that's
or
what I
miss.
was asking.
Oh, really? Before the DM says you hit?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it has to be sometime before that point. You can say that you're using it before the roll or after the roll, but it's got to be before the DM.
I'll use it now.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So 21 to hit.
You definitely hit. Tell me how it goes down.
Well, see, I just like wind up with my warhammer, just like bring it back behind me a bit, and just let it go straight into his face, like right where he was stabbed.
Ooh. Like he kind of gave you a target to aim at.
Exactly.
This bleeding eye socket.
Basically gonna cave in his face.
Right. Okay. Well, as you do, the hammer finds its mark and just fucking obliterates his face. it doesn't even look like a face anymore. As you hit him, it slams him against the wall, and it almost seems like the hammer makes contact to the wall through his face. He just fucking slumps down, and there's this bloody splatter of a trail where he slid down the wall.
I turn to the other one and say, "Don't make me do the same to you."
No. Devitt is
Okay.
instantly going, this one's still staying alive so we can question.
Notice it was a threat, not gonna attack him yet.
I hear you. Okay, are you done with your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Devith, you're up.
Gotta move forward and use my staff on the only alive one.
Okay. You hit. And you hit for 10 points. You look like you pissed him off.
Should only be
And-
7, right?
Huh?
Or are you
What's
doing
the
it with
3?
two-hand?
What is the 3 for?
The 3 is if he uses it two-hand.
Well, it is a two-handed weapon.
No, it's versatile, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you can do it either one-handed or two-handed. Which is, I
So
think,
that's
what it's doing right there.
So it
Okay.
just comes down to whether you had anything in your other hand or were you using it two-hand.
I'm not using it anything else in another hand. He's always used his staff.
Okay, so we're just going to assume, as long as you're not holding anything else in your other hand, unless you claim you're doing a one-handed attack, we're going to assume that it does.
But if I
Both numbers of
I
damage,
do have a
correct?
question with that. If I do that and then do flurry of blows, can I still hit him with an unarmed hand?
Well, yeah, you just let go of your staff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a free. I mean, you get like one
that's a bonus action, but
item interaction per turn.
Well, and the D8 does not have your dex damage added in.
Yeah. Which is +3, looks like.
yeah, it is +3.
Ironically, you did less with two-handed than you did with one hand.
So is that your intent, is to put away your staff
Huh?
and attack him again?
Well, I'm just taking a hand off the staff because I can do unarmed strikes as a bonus.
You can do a flurry of blows with one hand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a martial art. It's unarmed.
Yeah,
It's
basically, everybody gets on their turn. They get one kind of it's not technically a free action, but one item interaction for free. And his item interaction is he's gonna stop. He's gonna let go of that quarterstaff with one hand. So he's got the other one free to do his flurry of blows.
No, I mean, I totally get that, but I assumed that the flurry of blows, considering it's a flurry of blows, required both your hands. That's not correct?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
I just and
Okay. All right, well, let's have at it. We'll check it out later, but we're going to let it roll for now.
here I'll post it right there. So I actually get 2 of them. Damn.
Let's do it. All right,
And
6 and
neither
7. That's another 13 points of damage. All
You
right.
hit with a
He
9
went-
and
he went-
11?
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah.
totally missed. You missed on both of those.
It's like, wow.
I'm sorry, guys. You'll have to excuse me for just a moment. I've had to pee for like the last 15
Yeah,
minutes.
go for it, dude. We can take
And
a break here, right?
Sure. You want to do that? That sounds great. Yeah, it's actually affecting me to the point where I'm not paying attention very well. 'Cause I have to pee.
I was gonna say, you're letting me up with everything.
So let's-
Hurry up! I gotta pee too. I'm just still waiting for a break.
All right, break time, guys.
All right.
15?
Sure.
10 or 15? What do you guys want to do?
I'm good with 10, but unless someone wants a 15.
I would like a 15 so I can do dishes.
15 it is.
Okay, so we will meet back here.
Why do you need to do dishes?
Because I made dinner. Whoever cooks dinner does the dishes.
That seems
Dude,
like the
that's
opposite
ass
of the normal,
backwards. It's
right?
I cook, you clean.
Yeah,
No.
no shit.
Blame
not here.
Whitebeard.
Not
Whitebeard,
here.
this is fucking brilliant what you've worked out.
I know, right? You know, it would be brilliant, except for I do most of the cooking, so It's actually normally me.
Backfire.
Y'all don't have a dishwasher? I mean, just load that shit up.
Yeah,
and go.
she just told you she needs a break for it.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
She
You're
got
doing that
them
shit by hand.
dishpan hands,
Right.
as my daddy would say.
All right.
Well, then he has the grilling hands.
Yep. All right, guys. So 15, and we'll see you back here.
All right.
Hurry!
in
Yeah,
this room.
that's
Yeah.
the Red Baron in the middle. That's next to Scratch
Yes,
and
dude.
Devith and Hogar.
Okay. So, whoa, what's in there? So, if we don't want to kill him, everybody, then when you're attacking him, you got to make that clear in advance
Yep.
that you're trying to just subdue him, not kill him.
We can see this dude, by the way.
Yep. I'm totally aware of that. Scratch.
What?
Well, Scratch can see him.
Oh, it's a prison.
Yeah, that's a prison. That's a chick.
Oh. I see.
But we can hope that's what it is.
That's a chick, and that's a prison.
It's like a
Late,
big ass ogre, just like
lady prison.
What is
I've seen
this?
documentaries about this.
What is this?
That Devith captain.
Yep.
Good lord.
Going down. Oh
Are
my
we
like
all
this.
back?
This ambiance, I love it.
What? The slurping noises from Rogar or my porno music?
Both.
Oh wow.
Are we ready to go? Ready to start?
We are.
Is
Alright.
everybody back?
Is Amelie back?
Raise your hand if you're not back.
Right.
I'm
Or
raising
Emily?
my hand, by the way.
I'm here.
The gang's all here.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Excuse
That
me.
was so sexy. All right. So, Devith,
It
what
is.
were you doing with the water whip?
Nothing. I was just showing them that's what I want whenever I get level 3.
Yeah, it's third level.
Oh. Gotcha. All right. So, Laria, you're up.
She
What
looks
would you
at
like to do?
last dude standing, and she goes, "You adulterate, clay-brained hugger mugger." And does
He
some
mugs
vicious mockery.
huggers.
Hey, it's a Shakespearean insult generator. Leave me alone. We're going old
Okay.
school.
Man, you're dealing some serious damage with these mockeries.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm under the assumption that I do a wisdom save, and
Correct.
I gotta meet your 14 there, right?
Yes.
Or I gotta
Yeah.
beat it.
That is correct.
Meet it or
Beat
beat it.
Meet it.
Meet it or
And
beat
he
it.
totally fails. He takes the 1 point of damage, and that 1 point of psychic damage, again, you're just confusing the shit out of these guys. The only real damage you're doing to them is they're like, what? What the fuck did that mean?
And now he has disadvantage on his next attack. Yay!
Okay. Are you finished? Or do you want to use some movement or anything?
I think we're all good for the moment. I'm gonna
Okay.
just chillax there.
It's his turn. And his confusion has left him in a conundrum as to who to attack. He has 3 within his range. And he's like, who the fuck do I attack now? And he's gonna go after Devith.
You can see you're outnumbered, sir. Lay down your arms and we can talk.
Hell yeah.
He seems like he didn't give a single fuck. No fucks were given when you said that to him. And he is going to
Can I try
attack
to intimidate him before he
Devith.
attacks? To stop attacking, period?
No, that would be on your turn, I think.
Yeah, that'd be on your turn. So he's going to attack with disadvantage, and he totally misses. And he attacks you again, and he totally misses again. I'm assuming your AC's at least 12?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He missed you both times. And his turn is over. And it is now Scratch's turn, followed by Gil.
So I'll say, they're told you to surrender. And can I, what the hell? Can I hit him with a sword, with the flat side of the sword, maybe?
Sure.
All right.
Or you could bump him on the head with the
hilt.
pommel, or yeah.
There you go.
Fezzik, jog his memory.
Not that it much matters.
You missed him both times. He's
Yeah,
like,
get a
"What the
16
fuck are
or
you
above
doing?"
on these guys.
He looks even more confused now because you're swinging at him with the pommel. He's like, you know you're supposed to use the other end, right? Just
Yeah.
you stick him with the pointy end.
All right, I'm killing him.
What? No.
Wouldn't-
Fucking murder-hobo.
Stop trying to kill everybody, people.
Is there anything you'd like to do besides your 2 attacks there?
Nope.
Okay, Gil, you're up.
All right, Gil slides over here. Can I shoot him and aim to not kill him, but just kind of pin him to the wall or like incapacitate him? Basically non-lethal damage, but with my longbow.
Okay, you can, but it would be like a called shot. So you roll to hit him, and then I'll have you confirm that roll to see if you hit him where you wanted to hit him.
So that's the only way to not kill him with an attack is to
With a
make
bow.
it harder.
Like, I feel
Well,
like it's
with a ranged attack,
difficult.
yes. If you were doing it with the melee weapon up close, it would just be, I want to.
All right, I use my rapier. I'm going to try to stick him to the wall, but not kill him. I'm avoiding vital organs. I'm going to try to drop him to 0, of course, but keep him, alive.
Sure.
Stick him in the dick.
That would kill him.
He's Reek.
No.
Okay. You get him, and you stick him with your rapier, and he says, "I've been hurt worse by a bee."
I give no reaction to that fucking stupid comeback, and I just stand there.
He seems hurt that you didn't take a moment to volley insults with him.
That's my goal.
Awesome. Emily, you're up. Wait, were you done, Gil? Was there any bonus action?
Yeah, I stand there in his face, menacing him.
Right on. Okay. Emily, you're up, followed by Rogar.
Okay, understood. Give me the cantrips you can do as many times, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We want you to surrender. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I was trying to do shocking grasp, which it did it just a little bit ago. Now it's not going to do it again.
Weird.
Well, first you'd have to move up to him because it's a touch spell.
I'm sharing a spot with Gil.
Okay, try it one more time. What the
Why is it
literal
doing it?
fuck?
Recopy it into your spell list from the compendium.
It worked that
There you
time.
go.
Yeah, I was going to the actual spell list and clicking on it instead of going to like where my weapons are.
Oh.
And I'm just trying to knock him out. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just trying to knock him out.
Okay, so you step up to him, and do you say anything to him when you do this, or are you just gonna like sneak in and touch him?
I'm just gonna sneak in and touch him.
Okay, so you walk in and you touch him, and he just he looks like his hair stands on end for a minute, and it hurt him a little bit, but it didn't do too horribly much to him. But he looks worse for wear now, for sure. He's not on death's door, but he's pretty beat up.
And then I'm gonna sneak back out.
You're gonna sneak back out? Okay.
Just to over there. Where like his attention's gonna be on Gil, not on me.
He still gets an opportunity attack.
Well, considering I
she's
didn't
still
leave his
staring.
No,
range.
she's
Oh,
still
she's still in
adjacent to him.
range? Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
still
still
on the other
adjacent.
side. We're basically surrounding him.
Yeah, he's completely surrounded. And Rogar, you're up.
Look,
Like,
they can't be paying you well enough to stand up to these odds. Talk to us and you might live.
He heard you. Was Rogar gonna say something to him, or what's Rogar doing? It's your turn, buddy.
yeah, I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay.
So it's my athletics versus either his athletics or his acrobatics.
Right, which would both be strength for him, correct?
Acrobatics is dexterity.
Dexterity or strength.
Yeah,
Okay.
either one. Where's my athletics? There you are. Hell yeah.
And you totally grapple him.
Put
You
him in a
failed
choker,
horribly.
just like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Well, we don't want him asleep yet. We just want him done attacking.
No, seriously, just
So
give
he's-
up already.
He's grasping for air, and he's like, I give up. I give up.
Alright, I like set him down on the ground.
Well, if he does that, Devis is picking him up and throwing him against the wall.
Okay, you slam him against the wall, and he's like, I said I give up already. What
know.
the fuck?
I know you said that. But we want information from you. We got 3 guys here happy to continue cutting you until you die very slow and painfully.
I'm not sure I can cut him with my hammer, but I'll see what I can do.
Plus 2 girls that are going to talk so much shit. You take 1 damage at a time until you're so sad.
Death
No,
by
the
1,000
No,
girls-
that's just one. I'm gonna shock him to death.
But the girls are going to make sure you're telling us the truth.
They're gonna tell the whole town how small your dick is.
And your only way out of here alive is if you do what we want.
He's like, oh, please don't tell them how small my penis is. Please.
Oh, God. So,
Anything.
What-
I'll tell you anything.
what do you know
It's
about
a
this
tic
place?
tac.
This
How
this-
many strong is this place now, since we've kind of ran through half of it?
Well, I don't quite know. I don't know where you've been in here, but last I checked, there was 6 of us, and a couple of bugbears, and the boss.
Hrogar
Who's the
scoffs
boss?
as he says the bugbears.
Well, your bugbears are dead. I can tell you
You-
that much.
You killed the bugbears?
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
Oh, they were a piece
Yeah,
of
it
cake.
is.
He looks kind of shocked, like he was expecting the bugbears to be the badasses to protect this place.
No, that was the first thing we killed when we came in. We just wanted to get him out of the way so we could get a look around.
Anyways, what
Who's
is this
your
place
boss?
for, and who's the boss? Yeah, what Scratch said.
Well, you know that we basically, this is our hangout. This is our hideout. I don't know. You know, the things that we take, we bring them here and process them and pass them out amongst our gang, and that's basically it.
You wouldn't
Why
have
are there bugbears and a goblin here?
Well, we have recently we've been found it within our interest to befriend the Kragmaw tribe. They kind of work for us.
How is that within your interest?
Well, we like to rape and pillage, and they bring us things to rape and pillage.
rape. As he says that, Hrogar like pounds his hammer into his fist, just like basically growls at him.
He like flinches, his eyes kind of close, and he moves his head away. Like he saw what you did to his buddy's face with that hammer right next to him, and he definitely flinches.
I'm gonna move up and try to. I'm gonna try to intimidate him, but with Rogar as the kind of the bait.
Let me intimidate him.
Well, we're gonna do a good cop, bad cop. Basically, I'm gonna be like, look, friend, you see my dwarven buddy here? He's about 2 seconds away from smashing your face against this wall.
He don't much
Now,
like
you
your
can tell us
talent.
everything you know, or I can step back and your life will be over in an instant.
No,
So-
not an instant.
Excellent.
Tell us right now.
Give me a intimidation roll.
Me or him?
What?
'Cause
Gil.
I'm supposed to be intimidating.
Okay. You know what? I was going to say one of you was going to help the other, so whoever rolled got advantage. But Gil rolled, and he doesn't need the advantage.
Okay.
It took. He's
Go for
scared. You know, he's really fucking hurt. He just saw. He's basically standing next to this fucking imploded head of his friend.
And
And,
Amelie's just
And
standing on his dead body.
Rogar's sitting there like fucking bouncing his hammer into his hand, and Gil's giving him the ultimatum of speak or death, and he was very convincing with his intimidation, and he tells you, look, man, all I know is that you know, we were hired by the Black Spider, and we're hired to frighten off anybody that comes around and to scare off the locals, and we don't really know why, but that's what he hired the boss to do, and the boss has had us doing just that.
And who is your
Doing our
boss?
best.
Are we supposed to know who the Black Spider is?
Not yet.
Okay.
We've heard
We
that
know they
name. though.
exist.
Yeah, we've heard the name, but we don't know. But who is your boss?
Glassstaff. Glassstaff is the boss.
Tell us everything you know about Glassstaff right now while I try to calm my friend down, and I look over at Rogar.
I'm like bumping up into him, like, oh, hold me back, hold me back. Like,
You're doing the whole fake hold him off
yeah,
thing?
exactly.
Yeah, and I'm like, I got my arm outstretched, like keeping him back.
I'm making sure
This
to
is,
like growl, just.
When you did that, you kind of lunged at him, and Gil held you back.
Exactly.
He farted, like scared a fart out of him.
Oh, that's
Like,
it.
if he-
Come on, I gotta
He,
scare
does,
the
he
shit.
doesn't have any. He doesn't have any shit in his bowels, but if he did, he would have shit himself. He just
You
kind
better
of.
start talking out the other end, friend.
And he goes, he's a wizard. He's human. He carries a glass staff. He's the
Where-
boss.
Is that
I
why
don't
they
know
call
what
him
else to
glass
tell
staff?
you. And he's kind of holding his arms up in front of his face.
Where
hoping
is he?
that-
Yeah, where is he now?
Well, if you haven't seen him already, I don't know where he would be. He should be here somewhere.
Where does he stay in this place?
He says, to the west of here. He's just a couple rooms over. You have to go through his laboratory.
Oh, that was probably the bubbling.
It was probably the drunkers.
What are we going to face in his laboratory?
It's a laboratory. It's got stuff in it, chemicals, and
So we
I
go
don't
across,
know. I'm never in there.
we go across the chasm, and then which way?
Down the stairs, and I believe it's the door on the right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, where the bubbling sounds were coming from.
Yep.
One more thing you haven't told us, friend, and I'm getting kind of irritated that you didn't bring it up yet.
Oh,
What is
you're
beyond
getting
this door
irritated.
here?
Oh, what about Black Spider? Tell us everything you know about Black Spider.
Okay, I totally didn't hear the end of what Gil was saying because I think Rogar spoke over him.
Yep,
Sorry, I was just saying, what's in this door? What's in this room you came out of? Tell us before we go in there.
It's the slave chambers. They're just cells.
Slaves! Like, lunges at him again.
I tried to hold Hirogar back,
Well,
but I'm making a big
Well,
show of it.
you
Like,
tell my friends about this black spider or whoever hired you, whatever you know about them. I'm gonna go in the other room.
I don't know anything about the Black Spider. I don't know anything. I've never seen him. I've never talked to him. We don't deal with him. I think the only one that deals with him is Glass Stuff.
who's in the room where you keep the slaves? Tell us about them.
There's a woman in here.
Hey guys, there's a chick in here.
Speaking of the slaves? The
Who is
slaves
she?
are the only ones in there. I don't know.
How many are there?
There's 3 of them. There's I believe it's a mom and her 2 daughters, but I
You
don't...
have children as slaves? And like smash my warhammer into the wall above his head.
It's not like I took them as slaves.
Oh wow, there's 3 women in here. Jeez.
Who are they?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a guard. They don't tell me anything.
What were
Where's
your
the
orders? Just to keep them from escaping?
Just keep them from escaping. That was it. Make sure nobody takes them was the orders.
Is there any more information you have for us, or are we done with your life?
And Devitt yells from the other room, "Is there a key to these cells?"
Any more? Go ahead.
You don't. They're not really locked in the sense of like. They seem to have some kind of. They seem to be closed. Like they're definitely locked in there, but you don't really like see a lock.
How do we open the cells?
I don't know. Glass Stuff's the one that put them in there. Like I said, I'm just a guard.
You're telling me you have no idea how he closes the doors in this fucking room where you work?
No. How would I know?
Gil, is ready to fucking snuff this guy out. That's where Gil stands. So, just to make that clear to everybody, Gil looks around.
Oh, it doesn't look like he's holding me back anymore.
I just want to know, does he know of any more secret doors or traps in this place?
Nah, he doesn't seem to know anything.
So
He
he
doesn't
served
really know anything.
Let's kill him.
Yep, he served his usefulness. Just kill him. That's what Devitt says from the other room.
Before we kill you, can you give us any reason why we should let you go? Give us a good reason. Don't give us a bullshit reason. Give us a good reason, please.
Because I have children, 2 small children at home.
Insight check. Insight check.
Yeah, hardcore.
Let's do it.
There you go.
He is fucking lying out his ass.
And
So-
with that, Hrogar smashes his warhammer into his face.
Nice.
Well, let's see. Scratch
Yeah,
missed
roll
him
it.
twice.
God damn
So
it.
did Rogar.
I don't get
You know
advantage on this? He's like...
Yeah, you should get
Like-
advantage.
He's like fucking
Here you
bobbing
go.
and
There's a
weaving.
dart that whizzes by everybody's fucking face.
Finally, Devis' dart does something, and it lands in his neck, and he grabs his neck, and he's like, "Oh!" and then he farts again and falls down.
Give me my dart back.
That was the end of him.
I take out the dart and toss it back to Dev.
Thank you.
Hrogar spits on his body and like mutters something about slaving children.
What a waste of time it was to talk to this piece of shit.
Definitely.
I'd like
now.
to kind of search the room and see if we can find any like traps or like
Yeah,
any
that's what
like,
I
way to
think.
I'm
open
gonna
these
talk to
doors.
the children in here.
Can they even see us? Like, these are just bars, right?
Yeah, no, they can see you. They look like they're half beat up. They're
Children.
all three of them are naked.
Rogar averts his eyes a bit.
Now this one here is obviously, if there were a mother of the two, this would be the mother, and the one standing next to her, shivering, holding her naked body, is she looks like she's coming of age, that she's about the age of an adult. But the one up top, who has yet to be she's naked, but she doesn't look like she's physically been defiled. She doesn't have any marks on her, no bruises, no nothing like that. She looks like she's about 13.
Does anybody have any clothes?
Well,
there is.
I pull out the bedroll that's in my pack.
This right here is a pile of clothing. It looks like as they bring prisoners in here to do whatever they do with them, they strip them of their clothing, and there is a large pile of clothing.
Well, Gil starts rifling through it to try to find some, anything that's like size appropriate for these people, and is tossing it through the bars toward them.
Sure.
Yeah, Allie will help him.
You have no problem with that. There's plenty of clothes there. Of course, it doesn't. They're not fancy clothes or nice clothes or anything like that, but they are clothes nonetheless. At least they won't be nude anymore.
Okay, well, I just throw, I give them choices. I just throw as much through the bars as I can and tell them, get yourselves dressed, and then we have some questions for you. You don't have any worries now. You're safe now, so please relax.
I rolled investigation to see if there's any latches to open these cells.
No, but what you do feel is that, there are latches, but it's the kind of latch that you would do like do you know what a slide hasp is? To where it's got a bar that you pull up and slide to the side and set it back down.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah. Can he do that?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna open them.
You try, and it doesn't seem to budge. It feels like there's something maybe something magic that's.
Can I try to just force it?
You can. What are you going to try to force it with? Your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a strength roll. Okay, which one are you doing?
I'm gonna do the
one with the
top one first. Yeah.
Okay. You managed. Hold on, let me see. What was your bonus to that? 1. Okay.
Yeah.
You rolled a 19. All right. Yeah. You push it really hard, and it seems that whatever was holding it gave way, and you slide the hasp to the side, and the door is now unlocked.
And then Devitt just goes in there and offers a hand.
You offer a hand to her, and she recoils.
It's all right.
She recoils and runs to the corner, and is like sobbing, and like she slumps down in the corner with her arms up around her head, and she's refusing to look at you, and she's just terrified.
Devitt, let's get her family out. Maybe they can.
There's a sliding hatch. Go open it. Somebody else. There's a bunch of other people.
Krogar attempts to do this.
I'm going to grab Devis by his shoulder and shake my head no and go towards her myself and talk in a very soft, calming voice. Hello, dear. We're not here to hurt you. We're here to help you.
Dogs. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, you said that to her. She doesn't really respond much. She doesn't even look like she looked at you. She's cowering in the corner and visibly shaking, and she's obviously traumatized.
I'm going to ask Devis, will you hand me a set of clothes for her?
Did you just shock the shit out of her?
Why are you rolling all this?
What are you doing?
Whoa, what the
Jesus Christ! What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Stop!
You stop,
What?
No, I meant her, not you.
babe.
What is going
Did not
on?
mean to
Got like some touch key hit down or something.
You did something, and it did it like
You
fucking
just
50
shocked
times.
the absolute
I didn't mean to do
shit out
that.
of her.
She is fucking black,
Yeah,
She's
smoking.
burnt to a
She's
crisp.
fucking dead.
No.
Jeez, but no, he's gonna try to. The clothes are already in there. She's already got them on.
Yeah.
She
Rogar would
fucking
like to try to
filled up
open the
whole
other.
chat.
You'd try to open the other latch.
That's what I get for helping.
can't.
Screw that.
He's,
Here.
well, that persuasion roll sucked. He was gonna try to persuade her to help Emily.
Why don't-
We should
Yeah,
get
why-
her family out of here. Perhaps they can comfort her.
Is it a lock I can pick?
She just ran off to the hallway trying to.
Is Amelie secretly a wild magic sorceress?
I know, right? That was some wild magic there, babe.
Yeah.
Is it a
She just like ran the fuck out of the room, man. She's gone.
Yeah, you like bugging out or what?
I didn't mean to do the shocking craft, so I ran
Oh,
away.
no. You know that wasn't.
I'm a danger to myself and others.
That was just. I kept going and going.
I seriously wasn't trying to do that.
No, you didn't do it.
You
That
meant
was
to do
OC.
it. You meant to murder that girl. What do you say? Don't lie to us.
We all know it's
Just
OC.
because-
It didn't actually happen in game.
She's
Thieves
like,
Tools 6, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
a
does
natural
Devith have to
one.
go open that door.
she's prettier than me. She must die.
Devith is
She
gonna try
touched
to do the
Devith.
same in the
I
other
must
door.
kill
Oh,
her.
Okay, he sucks too.
Okay, you guys are failing horribly.
Can
at
I,
trying to
like-
get this door open.
He's
There is
back in the
no
other
there's
room.
no lock. There's no visible lock on this. It's just
There's
a
no
slide hasp.
latch on this one.
It's a slide hasp.
Same thing.
So just
yeah,
a
it's
straight
the exact
door.
same thing.
Shit.
You
Let
have
me
to roll
know if
pretty
you need a
hard.
tutorial in opening doors.
we need some
Well,
bardic
Gil, go in there and
inspiration in here.
try.
If only someone could sing us a song.
She goes. She turns around, looks at you. She's like, "If you can't open a door without my help, you need more help than I
It's
can
magically locked.
While they're doing that, Gil wants to start
There we
looking at
go.
these
Does
sarcophagi
Devith get it now?
a little closer.
Okay, okay, now Dev, it doesn't work that way. You can't just keep rolling strength. You have
Just
to
like-
say you're doing something different in order to roll again. Something has to have changed. You can't just try
Okay,
the same
that's
repetitive
fine.
behavior.
So does the latch do you pull it up to move it over, or do you pull it down to move it over?
It's up.
Yeah, you pull it. You
Up.
you flip it up,
Slides
and then
up and
slide
then
it over,
slides.
and then once you've slid it over, the door's unlocked.
Uh,
Kick it.
just hit it with my hammer.
Well, at least you'd be doing something.
Yeah, from the
Your-
bottom.
your attempt-
Try to knock it up.
Well, it'll go up. It just won't slide.
Oh, okay. Well, then I want to hold it up and try to hit it with my hammer over.
Okay, let's try it. And you hit it pretty good, but it doesn't budge.
You basically gotta get a
I
perfect
hate
roll
this
on it.
fucking lock.
Well,
Roger walks out, grabs his maul from the ground, and just I'm done with this.
go for it.
Just
And you said you wanted to look at the sarcophagus, Gil?
Yep, as soon as I can.
Okay.
I'm inspecting this one closest to me, basically.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll, because you're investigating through these. Good enough. Amid the bones in this sarcophagi that you're rifling through is a platinum signet ring.
Oh damn!
Nice.
It looks, if you you're throughout your adventures, you've hawked quite a bit of jewelry and things like that you found as treasure amongst the kills that you've had, and you feel that this particular signet ring, it being made of platinum, is probably worth somewhere around 50 gold.
Nice.
It has a large T on the face of the signet ring.
Do I recognize that at all? Does it have any meaning to me?
No, but you're probably going to guess that since this is the crypts underneath Tresendar Manor,
Yeah. Okay.
that the T is most likely going to stand for Tresendar.
That's a reach. I don't know about that.
I don't know if
Right.
I can make that logical leap.
Right. It's a little too much for me.
Okay, so is anybody? I'm just throwing this out there. Is anybody going to try to use a weapon or an implement or anything to try to pry this hasp to the side?
Davis will try his staff this time.
Okay. Okay, that was good enough. Yeah, I'm assuming you're using a prying motion.
Yeah, just pretty much
Okay.
holding it
God
up and
damn
prying it out. And...
All right.
Rogar just like
And,
glowers in the corner.
Davis had to open both doors.
It gives, and you hear a clank as it slides to the side, and the door is now unlocked.
5 years later.
And Davis is going to go back to this 13-year-old and offer her a ration.
And she seems apprehensive to take it from. Like, you get the feeling that these girls have either been put through or have seen some horrific events happening in these caves. Like, you probably get the feeling that the red brands that have been visiting here, and maybe even possibly the bugbears, have been taking their turns, you would guess, on these girls.
Jeez. We are not here to hurt you.
Why don't you have the bard with the high charisma talk to him?
Because
Well.
everyone else wants to barge in there. But, you know.
Hey, well, you
It's
gotta
cool.
open your mouth and start talking.
Oh, I was trying to wait patiently because everyone wants to do everything. But can I technically kind of maybe sneak in a song of rest here?
What?
Well,
Because I'm assuming the 3 girls are kind of in bad shape.
they're in very bad shape.
And then if I can kind of sneak in this song of rest, I can heal them for 1d6 hit points and hopefully kind of use it to relax them and maybe make them a little bit more willing to come to us and help us, because I don't,
Okay, I see where your logic is there. And you're saying you want to take a rest to do that?
Well, it's called Song of Rest, and it says
Song
the
of
description.
Rest.
Yeah.
Okay, can you post that? I'm sorry, I thought you said
No,
take a
you're fine.
rest.
Well, it's called Song of Rest. I'm supposed to use it during a short rest.
Creature gain hit point. Creature regains an extra 6. Okay. Is that your plan, guys? Is that you're gonna want to take a short rest here, or what is the plan?
I mean, we could take a short rest to try to get these women, more composed. That might help them out.
Yeah, try to like calm them down
Well,
a bit.
'cause technically, can't we have a conversation during a short rest?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, I mean,
During-
while
during
we're
a short rest, you
conversing
can't-
and while people are looting, we can kind of have a
Guys, I'm all down for taking a rest, but if we're gonna do that, let's pull these guards back in there. So if anybody comes through this
Bringing
room,
the bodies in with the traumatized women.
Yeah, that
Really?
sounds great.
well, okay, let's leave the bloody bodies out here in the fucking
Why
hallway.
don't we
so
put
anybody
them?
passing
Hey,
through,
Gil.
Why don't we put them in the sarcophagi?
Yeah, I was gonna say. You have caskets sitting there. You can just throw them in there.
Give him a proper burial.
Who's gonna help me?
Rogar like
Wait, there's just 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well the
Well,
one
you got the skeletons
the
too.
sarcophagus that I took that I found the ring in, I haven't opened or inspected any
This
others.
one, right?
Throw him
That
in
one,
here.
The one.
I'm gonna throw both of them in there. I'm gonna leave the skeletons, of course, on the ground, but I'm gonna put the dead bodies in the sarcophagus where I found the ring.
Well, after you put one body in there, with
It's
it being
beautiful.
in there with the robes and the bones of the other original body that was in there, and this guy, he's wearing armor and all that, you don't feel that you can fit another
All right,
body.
fine. I
Let's
move
open
over to
up
the
this one.
sarcophagus and I open it.
Okay. You open it and you see a very similar sight.
Loot the corpse.
I say, Hrogar, I insist that you loot through here and see if there's anything of value for you.
But I would be desecrating the dead.
No, it's cool.
Whoa, when you put it like that.
let's have a persuasion roll on that.
That's cool. No big deal.
Let's see if Rogar buys that.
Okay. What would it be?
No, Gil.
Gil would
I know,
be
it's
rolling.
Gil doesn't.
To like resist it. What's the DC?
I rolled it, but it didn't work. I'll try it again.
There you
We're gonna say that failed. It doesn't really matter what the roll was. It was a 10.
No,
And,
this is his rightful place of rest. I'm not going to desecrate his corpse.
Okay, then Gil loots through the bones and stuff.
It just
to
like
see if he can
slaps him
find
in the
anything.
face. Like, no, stop it.
okay. Well, in this sarcophagi here, you find almost the exact same thing. You find bones and some really nice robes that look like they were possibly like a lower royalty, and you also find a platinum signet ring in this sarcophagi as well.
Okay, well, I kind of shoved some shit out of the way, and I throw the other body of the red brand into this one.
Okay.
And close the lid.
Okay. What else, guys? What do you want to do?
Well, let's see. Are the girls more apprehensive? Bring them together, kinda, and try
Well,
to talk
no.
to them.
Technically, nobody's opened the bottom cell. All you did
Yeah.
was unlock it.
Devith did.
Oh.
Devith did not open the bottom cell.
The whole time I was in here taking
Ellie, open that
jewelry,
damn
you
cell.
guys didn't even let the
I
prisoners
unlocked it.
out.
Go.
You did unlock it, but nobody
I'm
opened
telling
the door
Allie
for it.
Allie, open that door.
Oh my god, Allie is plopping down in the middle of the room and fucking pulling her Song of Rest shit bolted out of her ass.
Okay, fine. Devith will go open that door too. Since
No,
everybody wants
I go
Yes,
open
they
the
do.
door
Poor
and
innocent
throw them
women.
some clothes. I tell them to put them on and.
They're already wearing clothes.
Yeah, they already
okay.
got closed.
All right. Well, I tell
Gil
them to
was
come have
throwing it at
something to
me with
eat.
Allie. Through the bars. Whoa!
As you are
shit.
doing your Song of Rest,
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
in walks
Uh-oh.
There's boss. That's
This
gotta be
wizard.
boss.
Holy shit!
This wizard walks in and says, "Who goes there? Get them!" And,
Your entertainment for the night?
and these red brands pile into the room before you really have a chance to even react to them. They're like just funneling in through the door.
Goodbye, Hogar. Goodbye.
Yeah, Hogar's.
It was nice
Hey,
meeting you.
man. I was on my knees. I didn't see him coming.
Oh my god.
What does this boss person look like?
A real jerk.
You're guessing that this is the one they were talking about, because he is a human and he has mage robes on and he's carrying this crystalline staff.
Are these all the drunk red brands? I mean, are they gonna like get disadvantaged doing all this shit?
It's possible. Very
Because
possible.
if they're drunk, they can't be swinging shit.
Did they say anything?
Well, yeah, they said who goes there, and the boss came through.
They said
know
who
we're
goes
here.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I yelled,
he
"Your
said-
entertainment for the night."
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said who goes
yeah.
there. She yells out your entertainment for the night, and he says get them, and
Damn it.
they walk
Yeah,
in, and
Like, don't
I'm
let them in this fucking room.
I'm
Let's
giving
go.
them, and I'm giving you guys an opportunity to have some type of interaction before the a battle goes down. Basically, they're standing there with their weapons aimed at you, like.
Well, maybe
Right
we
now,
can.
right now, all they see is Scratch and Rogar, and they can kind of see Gil past Scratch, but they can't really see him.
I'll
They
yell
just see
out.
that somebody's
Let's try
there.
to get them on our side. Maybe we
I'll
can
yell
give them a
out-
better offer.
I'll yell
Can we
out
take a final
Oh.
10-minute break and talk about it real quick before we take them on?
Okay, quick question. It is midnight, and we always take a poll at midnight. If you guys want to continue playing, or you want to shut it down for the night, you let me know.
Well, yeah, we gotta finish this encounter.
I work a double tomorrow, guys.
Wow,
I got a hard
that's
out at
everybody.
1. I can keep playing, but at 1 is probably when I need to go.
It's
I work
probably
a
gonna take
double
us,
tomorrow, guys.
If you don't want to, that's fine. If you want to, that's fine. It's 3 o'clock here for me. I don't really care.
Yeah, I don't care either way.
I
It's
would
up to you guys.
rather continue and get this at least this part done, and we can take a rest in rooms.
Yeah, but
Like
the
we did
only
last
thing I
time.
think is this is gonna take longer than an hour to get through the 5 guys.
There's 5.
5
We
guys.
just
is
killed
probably gonna
5
take
guys.
us more than an hour.
Maybe.
We just killed 5 guys. I mean, it
But
depends
they
on
also
rolls
might
pretty
be
much.
drunk, so
Yeah,
it
at
might
least
be
4 of them
easier.
are at least drunk. Should be.
Okay, did anybody hear Bunny?
Thinking on that.
I think
No.
Bunny's
I think she
vote
wants
was to shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got
Is that
work
correct
double.
or not, Honey?
Yeah, because I work a double tomorrow, and I'm gonna have enough trouble as it is.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Bunny's
Gotta
a
do
total
what's
party
best for
pooper.
you.
I'm not trying to be a party pooper. I do want to play, but I work a double tomorrow.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you
Honey,
want me
I'm-
driving
honey, I'm-
home,
Jesus, I'm playing.
sure you are. I see how you are. I see
Oh my
it.
god. Okay. The adventure will continue when we return.
Oh,
All right.
And we can debate how to deal with these fuckers.
Yeah. Tell them that
We
the black
can debate
spider's
all week long,
Black.
wait
we're-
all week long.
unless Whitebeard wants to be nice and play on a Friday night.
I think he just was nice.
I was nice.
I was being silly. I was
Okay.
kidding.
Allie's
You think I
just
want to
like,
spend
"Oh,
time
you're
with
in the wrong
these
room."
heifers when I could spend time with my Rai? I mean, I like you guys, but my little Rai, he trumps you
That
guys any
just
day.
freaks me out. Please don't use that nickname.
Rai?